everyone, and welcome back to Uma Musume Season 2, Episode 2! Here we go, I'm really excited to jump into this. Last episode, we got introduced to our new storyline, including Tokai Teio, who is wanting to be undefeated in this, in her reign here. And I have my doubts that she is going to actually be undefeated in this season. I feel like we're gonna hit a very sad moment where she, certainly that dream falls apart in front of her. So I can see it not working out, but I am really excited to see what we do in this season. What I'm really excited about is that her roommate is Mayano Top Gun. I don't think we'll get much Mayano Top Gun, but just the fact that we could, is important to me. But yeah, I'm excited to see more Teio as the main character. It's strange, like I think I still haven't settled into feeling like I'm seeing her as a protagonist yet. But I already talked about in the previous video that that's probably because I played Nice Nature's campaign so much that like I keep seeing Teio as a antagonist rather than a protagonist. But I'm rooting for her, and I'm very worried for her because I do love Teio. I think she's awesome. I'm very worried for how this season's gonna go, but really excited because it's got some good reviews. So let's jump into the episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And my Patreon account has the full-length reaction and early access, which means next week's episode of Uma Musume is on there right now. So go check that out. Let's jump into this Uma Musume Season 2, Episode 2. Examination room. Oh yeah! She had a thing with her ankle, right? Oh no. Oh, it's broken? Oh god. Oh. Oh. Ah! Jesus! Didn't prepare her at all. Wait. Whoa. Okay. New song? I recognize it. It's probably in the game. I've probably heard it. If I had to guess. There, Mayano's front and center in the OP. She's the main character. I like this opening so far. Looks like we might get more of that like Nice Nature group as well. Teio's got such a cute outfit. I love her outfit. This is a great song. Looks like there's a decent amount of focus on characters that I'm not as heavily familiar with. Like that I know, but I didn't really pay too much attention to their story. Or haven't played their story. Oh, the Kita-san and Diamond stuff in there is cute. And still Suzuko on the phone. Oh, this is scary. Okay. Yeah, make sure to do everything you can. That fucking hairdresser keeps cutting off more than she needs to. Book. Bring a book. Okay, a bunch of books. Oh, you're studying up. Yes. I mean, most of it's just gonna say rest. Don't rush your body. Oh, I'm worried she's rushing herself and gonna injure herself bad. Okay. Alright. Good. Okay, I'm glad he said that early on. You're not allowed to cry while on a Segway. Of course. That's true. Like Spare was holding carrots and Goldship was holding the Rubik's Cube. Oh, you imagine yourself doing it? Yeah. Uh-huh. Aww, cute. What are they? Dumbbells? Yeah, they are dumbbells. Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea. What did she bring? I don't think that's a great idea. I like having to whisper up high. And the phone icon, the hang up icon, that was really long. Also, I saw Maya in there. Man, Mayano's a heavy sleeper to sleep through this conversation. I also like that Suzuka had like a American flag bedspread. It's so funny. No, Goldship, leave her alone. Oh, yeah, because she wants to beat Teio, right? It's gonna be so hard not to root for nature. People on the street just congratulating her. Oh, now you got all the experts of the world helping you because of the rich girl. Yep. What? Oh, you're scared of needles. It's pretty terrifying. Left in the room with a bunch of strange men, and one just stabs you with a needle. Nice. Man, we're getting through this quickly. This is a fast pace. Yeah, Special Week gets so distracted by other people. She wants to run so badly. I already saw Ogre Cap with a huge plate. I like how much nature we're getting this season. Dictus. See, Dictus is one I don't know much about. I like how she's still talking in the background. She was talking the whole way through there. I like how it's got Amazon with the end line. Because she was holding the end line, the goal line in the first season at some point. I'm so scared for Teio. I'm so scared. Oh boy, it sounds horrible so far. Oh gosh. Oh. She's gonna kill this doctor. Man. This is very sad. She's seeing how much they're able to prep for it. Oh my gosh. Are those like energy drinks all on the floor? Yeah, he's trying hard, man. Oh yeah, he's chugging those energy things. Oh. Oh. He really wants to help her dreams come true. He cares so much about their dreams. Yeah, even if you got back in time, you wouldn't have been trained. Oh, this is very mature of Teio. Oh, she's missing the Kika show, right? Oh, he saw that she was getting upset. Oh, it's cute how much he takes care of his girls. Alright, well, if Teio's not in there, I'm rooting for Nature. Come on, Nature. Don't come third. You okay, Teio? Is it all just hitting her that she's not racing? This music. Oh, she's visualizing. This is a cool sequence. Aww. Oh. This is hard to watch. Come on, Nature! Aww. They're all still... They're visualizing they're fighting Teio as well. Aww. It wasn't Nature. Did Nature come third? Oh. Man, he gave her that time alone. Did mean she had to be without snacks for too long. She missed the race, like she wasn't able to eat while watching the race. Yeah, she's still undefeated. She didn't lose. She just didn't race. That's what I'm saying. Still 0 losses on the record. Oh, good transition into an ED, and this is cute. Oh, cool. It changed to McQueen singing, and I think this is McQueen singing, and then it changed to her on the ED. Cool. Oh, I know this song. Nice. I loved that episode, man. It's crazy how much this show makes me cry. Like, I cry a lot on this channel, okay? If you don't know, there's a video playlist on this channel called Videos Where I Cry. And you can go and see like all the videos that I've cried in. Or most of them. Sometimes I forget to put them in the playlist. And also, I definitely forget to do it if it's like on my One Piece channel. Which One Piece, you know, does make me cry a bit. But I try to keep it up to date. And you know, there are certain shows where it's like I do cry sort of often in those particular shows. But I didn't think Uma Musume would be one. But it is, and it's kind of crazy how how consistently it's doing it for me. Like, it's doing it so often. I'm shocked by it. It really means that I've got it very attached to these characters, and they hit these dramatic moments so perfectly. Like, that sequence of Teio watching the race, and like she's doing the visualization of like thinking of herself in the race, and at the same time, like, it's hitting her more and more how much she really wanted to be in this race. You know, that disappointment is hitting her, and I'm tearing up about it because for me, like, for some reason, like, there's a few things in media that will get me way more often than other things in media, right? Like, character deaths don't tend to make me cry that much, right? Just in general, it can happen, but it doesn't tend to happen. Where like when there's a character death, I'm generally more shocked, or I'll just kind of be stunned silent in a character death. But there's a few emotions in anime and in TV shows in general that when you hit them, when you hit them, that's what's gonna hit me. So, like, I would say familial stuff, you know, generally, like, especially if it's like father-daughter stuff, is I really like, where it's like if you have like a father-daughter relationship, whether or not it's like an actual like a blood relation, or whether it's like a, you know, sort of found family type thing, still someone like caring about their parental figure, or their parental figure caring about them, and like being proud of them, that stuff gets me like heavily, you know? So like I bawl my eyes out in season 2 of My Hero when Uraraka calls her dad, you know, like that stuff is really gets me. Or like The Last of Us in general, you know, makes me bawl my eyes out. But so like that's one thing that'll hit me. Hugs. When two characters hug, like, you have a good chance of making me cry just from seeing that physical contact. I love hugs in general. But generally also when media uses a hug, it's because a character really needed that hug, and it will get me very often. So like that's another thing that gets me. And I would say disappointment. Like, a character feeling a profound disappointment is something that will resonate with me. And this is a childish thing that has stuck with me since I was a kid. And this is like kind of a bratty thing that has stuck in my mind. But like, to me, like when I was a kid, just some of my really sad memories of just being disappointed that something I was really excited for didn't happen. Like, that really hits me, you know? And I just like, like, disappointment has always been a really hard thing for me. And especially like when you're young, and you've got like these dreams ahead of you, and then just something hits that makes you realize it's not going to turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. It really affects me, man. So like, her spending this whole episode, like, she's trying so hard to rehabilitate in time, and then she finds out that she can't, and like, she's able to keep up a brave face with the trainer and say like, hey, it's really okay, like, we tried, didn't work out, it's fine, thank you for trying, I appreciate it. But then she's there at the race and she's watching it happen, and that's when it like really hits her how much she wanted to be in that race. I like that. It really gets me. So I love that. I loved that a lot. That scene was so good. Yeah, I thought it was possible she wasn't ready for the race in time. This is actually the better of the two scenarios I thought was going to happen, because the other one was that she rushes herself back and then she injures herself more on this race. So I'm so glad that didn't happen. Curiously, I said in the last episode, like, the thing is, you know, that we have this goal of being an undefeated Triple Crown winner or whatever. And I said last episode, I don't know if I think that will happen this season, because I feel like doing a season without that loss isn't really the vibe of this show. I don't think it's what it's going to do, and I don't see narratively that being the path that they take. Now, however, we've had the disappointment. Now it's only episode 2, so I imagine there's going to be shortcomings upcoming, and I don't know what those shortcomings are going to be. But I think at least now the show has given me hope that it could be an undefeated run. And the reason I think that is because we've already confronted the goal as a whole and said this can't happen anymore. She wasn't in this race, so she can't be a undefeated Triple Crown winner. However, she's still undefeated. So since we came at the goal, said that's not possible, and pivoted to a different goal, because that happened already, I think it's more possible narratively that we could have her be undefeated. Still though, there's 10 episodes or whatever of content left for this season. I feel like there's got to be hardships. I don't know if it's just gonna be smooth sailing, and I feel like she's got to lose some of these races. But I don't know how they're going to do it. And that makes me really excited. The fact that they did this in episode 2 makes me really keen to see where we go from here. But, by the way, the OP and ED are great so far. The OP just is, as good as the first season's OP, I think. It just gives me more of that sort of energy. And this ED I really liked. But you know what I loved about this ED? You might have heard me gush about this before if you watch my videos. I say it sometimes. So one of my favorite things that an ending can do is have a bit of music that isn't really part of the isn't fully part of the ED, but is a pre melody. It is in the song, but it will be just played at the end of the final scene of the show. So the scene is happening, 2 characters are talking, and then some piano comes in or whatever, and you hear this music in the background, and then the scene ends, and then it transitions into the ED with the music still playing. That, it's called a J cut, right? I mean, not really, because it's music. A J cut mostly is in referring to the dialogue, I believe, but that's kind of what it is, where it's the audio for the ED starts before the video of it starts. That's basically all I'm saying. To me, that's I know it's a very small, easy technique to do. To me, it will make a great ED unbelievable. It'll really make my opinion of an ED go up with just that one simple trick. Doctors hate that one simple trick. Because to me, it makes it feel less like and this is signifying the end of the episode, and more it's matching the tone of that final scene. The final scene is flowing into it. And there's some shows that I can remember that do it, that it always hits me really hard. In Chihaya Furu, the show Chihaya Furu, I remember there was I think it was only one of the EDs, or maybe there was a few of them, but there was one where every time I heard that ending music, it would make me emotional, because the episode was coming to an end, and we'd generally hear that music when something really nice is happening on screen, and then it would transition into the ED, and I loved that. And then Oshinoko, season 1, maybe season 2 as well. I can't remember if season 2 had it. I definitely know season 1 had it, where you would hear the music, coming beforehand. But that, Oshinoko does it some of the best I've ever seen it. Because Oshinoko, has a da-na-na-da-na-na-na, and then it has a break, a beat drop, a dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, ba-da-na, and they would do the beat drop with really cool moments. And to me, that was there were a few moments in that like if you've seen the show, Akane having the eyes, you know, like that were just so peak to me that it gets me emotional watching it. So yeah, anyway, I'm just saying this ED did it. I hope it continues to do that, where it starts with the music and then fades into the ED, because it's something that I find really effective. Anyway, great episode. I had such a good time. I love Uma Musume. I want to see more. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.